For in the medieval mind, the gallows was not merely a punishment in life, it was a punishment beyond it. The bodies of the condemned were rarely buried. Instead, they were left hanging in the open, suspended on the wooden beams of the gallows or displayed in iron cages called gibbet cages. There they remained for weeks, months, even years, until flesh rotted, bones fell, and the remains scattered across the ground. Travelers could smell the gallows long before they saw them. The air was thick with the stench of decomposition. The wind carried the odor of rot into the city itself, a reminder to every nose that crime carried not only disgrace but eternal humiliation. These fields of the hanged became landmarks. To say one lived beyond the gallows was to mark one's home by the tree of death. To pass them was to confront mortality, sin, and justice. Gallows Hill, Gallows Field, Gibbet Cross, names that still stain maps across Europe today. To peasants, they were cursed places avoided at night. To criminals, they were visions of their likely fate. To rulers, they were symbols of authority, power carved into the landscape itself. The sight of rotting corpses was meant to terrify, but it also fascinated. Chroniclers speak of people traveling miles to witness great executions. When traitors were hanged, drawn, and quartered, their dismembered remains were sent to different towns, nailed above gates, or left on poles. At Tyburn in England, so many were executed over centuries that it was said the ground itself became rich with human fat, and the wooden beams of the gallows reeked with death. Ravens and crows grew fat on human flesh, and travelers would speak of seeing dozens of bodies at once swaying in the wind like grotesque fruit on a tree. In some cities, the gallows stood upon great hills outside the walls, vast wooden structures large enough to hang dozens at once. In Paris, the infamous gibbet of Montfaucon loomed over the city for centuries. Built of stone and timber, with multiple levels of beams, it could display as many as 50 corpses at a time. The rotting dead hung there permanently, their skulls grinning down at the road, their bones clattering in the wind. Montfaucon became a symbol of royal justice,